Alex speaks to camera.
And when I found out this was a feature, I'm like, this is brilliant. I was so excited.
The Guide Dogs logo.
Guide Dogs.
An explosion of pixels, and the title, Blind Gaming, Accessibility in Video Games. In this video, Alex talks about the accessibility features he uses to enjoy his favourite games. Alex chats from the sofa in his lounge, and has short brown hair, blue-rimmed glasses, and is wearing a light blue Guide Dogs polo shirt.
Hi, I'm Alex, I'm 29, and I'm a gamer with a vision impairment.
Alex games from his sofa.
I like to play anything that's very heavily story-driven. So, for example, The Last of Us series, or I like to play simulation games, bus simulator, or I play train simulator. I particularly try to pick a simulation game that I know I could never do as a job.
Caption: growing up as a gamer with sight loss.
So my eye condition is a retinopathy or prematurity, so I have no vision in my right eye whatsoever, and in my left eye on a good day I have about 20% vision. I was quite lucky that when I was a kid we always had big giant TV screens. The big TV in the living room was a bit problematic because I had to stand in the middle of the room to play the game, but once I got a big TV in the bedroom I was able to get a wheelie chair and move it to where I felt most comfortable, which to be fair was still quite close to the TV.
Caption: what accessibility features do you use when gaming?
So for the most part, gaming for me has been semi-positive. If I can, I'll always turn on the size of the heads-up display, so I will try and make that as large as possible. I'll also try and turn the heads-up display yellow, because yellow is the one colour that I see the easiest. So in really dark areas, I turn on high contrast mode so I can see the enemies that I'm trying to kill. Also, I will turn on certain combat features. So if I'm holding someone hostage or something, then I won't allow them to escape because it just makes it easier for me. I use the screen magnifier feature a lot because even though I'm quite close to my TV from my sofa in my own house, sometimes it is quite difficult for me to read certain things.
Caption: what could games do better when it comes to accessibility?
So the one thing I think developers of games should do is I think to have a accessibility standard in which all games should try and stick to. So a good example of this would be Last of Us Part 2 originally. They very much set the bar for these types of accessibility features. Also something that I think could help massively in making games more accessible for people with sight loss is audio description for cutscenes. The Last of Us Part 1 remake had this feature, and when I found out this was a feature, I'm like, this is brilliant. I was so excited.
She sits back beside him as he opens the box to reveal a grey wristwatch with a leather strap.
It only added even more to the cutscene than what it did before. So if we could have that as like a main standard when developing any video game by any developer, that would be very much ideal and would definitely pave the way for accessible games in the future.
Caption: join the Guide Dogs Discord server to be part of the conversation around accessibility in gaming, or get in touch at gaming@guidedogs.org.uk to share your experiences.